Right, hello, I'm here with Nathaly. We just finished our retreat. We are on the last day of refeeding. For you all, we are in Costa Brava. There is a little less sun today and it is currently the morning. Well then, you are going to tell us about your experience. Tell us, how did things go within this bilingual group? You speak English quite well, and it was lovely to have people from the other end of the globe. So how did it go for you? First experience of dry fasting, what happened? If you are able to share, perhaps you felt some benefits, whether they were physical or psychological. I believe things shifted for you, and there were quite a few events. Tell us a little about the deliberations you had and perhaps the milestones you reached. I believe that you did complete a certain number of days, which of course has some importance, but not all that much. We look at the work before the fast, it is interesting. And please tell us a little about how you felt about your group and whether you could have done this at home. Tell us a bit about all that, about this adventure.
Well, first I must say that I am very, very proud to have done my 4 days of dry fasting, followed by 3 days on water because normally Michel asked to do 3 days of dry fasting before coming, and I had no experience. But with an inner confidence that it was okay to embark on this whole adventure. Well, I must say that I'm also used to fasting for 20 years according to the Böschinger method, so I already had the confidence that it is perfectly fine to stop eating. I think some people might be afraid of not eating, so I did not have that fear. Then I had to overcome the fear of not drinking, and it is really a new step.
Go on, yes.
Yes, but no, it was truly great, really a magnificent adventure. The group was very supportive and the team was fantastic. Besides Michel, there are 2 other therapists here who really support the emotional aspects, or even the spiritual and psychological ones. And that allows you to go on more than just a journey of physical body cleansing, but really to clean our bodies, physical, emotional, mental, exactly. And so there is a whole inner work that is done, which is accompanied at the same time as there is this purification of the body. So for me, I feel that there is a big part, I would even say a little more than half of the work that is done, but I feel that many things will develop and continue after I leave.
It will work out, it will continue to work for months and months on the work done here. We hear that it can still shift for 6 months. For some people, it is the echoes we have that people see. After, it is personal, you experience things, but there were crises at some point. Tell us a bit. Do you feel like sharing?
Well, I had perhaps that I will just share why I had to stop. It is because my blood oxygen level had dropped far too low. And it is already very interesting to see which parameter indicates that, so we have to record our vitals every day. So it is serious observation. Without counting the discussions with the team, which also allows to see what is happening for us at all levels, but a lack of oxygen made me stop. And it is interesting because I know I need more air and space in my life. So it is, well, I find that quite interesting. And otherwise, on a physical level, it was quite good, with some moments of much greater fatigue. But I think that is normal. And then moments where my energy was good, where I felt well. Emotionally, there were truly several milestones, just as Michel said. A great deal of emotional release. Emotions that emerged and were able to be evacuated. the lightening of the body and emotions. It did me a lot of good. It worked a lot during the fast for me, specifically at the level of the digestive system, and that is where I have small worries. I had small digestion worries. I did not have things like SIBO or other pathologies, but really rather bloating, often gas, finally a digestive system a bit weakened. And I really felt that it was there, that the work was happening, that there was sometimes a little bit of pain. I had 3 nights anyway, quite significant pain that did not let me sleep peacefully. In the lower abdomen and legs. Very strange, but now that I have finished, I really feel a strong energy in this place. And a renewal of sexual energy. And it is very pleasant to feel this part again alive and vibrant. So it makes me joyful. What else can I tell you?
Would you recommend this cure? Release
Well,
the bridge
of course,
to everyone.
but completely. And then in fact, what is crazy is that so well I am very proud of my little 4 days. But here we meet people who are regulars of dry fasting, so who have done,
Yeah, interesting.
yeah, but exciting. So the group also, it is very supportive, and there I am here.
You're emotional, you see a lot of joy of living. Upon leaving,
Yes,
we get
yes.
the impression that you have opened doors, that there is something like a rebirth, as if you were there, and this joy of living. It is great when we see you like that. But what else would you like to add? Perhaps the systems, you used the machines, you enjoyed that, it was good.
And so
Massage too. Did you have some treatments?
I had 4 massages, and it was really important for me because I think that when you are in this process, you are a bit like expanding. So I found it hard to really return to my body, and the massages helped to ground, to really come back within. So that was significant for me, and I had 4, and it felt incredibly good. And the machines, yes, I use them daily to get things circulating, so it was very good.
A good experience, an
Wow,
excellent
great experience.
It was a good group where many things unfolded, including the mirror effects from the other participants. What about the workshops? What did you think of them? And also the bit of private coaching you received. How do you assess that? A few words.
I really love that it is customized, so there are spaces for personalized support, and at the same time workshops offered daily. I think it's great because, as I said, this cure isn't just perhaps what you find in the Russian school, just the body, but there is truly this extra dimension of supporting the person as a whole.
It's true that we are likely the only ones in fasting for sure, but in the fasting world, we are perhaps the only ones offering this personal support on emotional liberation. I don't think there are other who do it and truly customized. What are you leaving with? You were in Geneva. What are you taking home? A light heart, feeling good, wanting to be active. How do you feel inside? How are you leaving this place? Have you prioritized any changes? Perhaps also dietary or perhaps emotional. A few words on that.
Yes, well, I am leaving with immense joy, truly. That is what is most present. I am so happy about this experience, the group support, the beautiful people here. It just makes me want to return. But I'll wait.
Just wait a bit. You need to recover a bit.
Yes, yes, so I am leaving. It is really the first thing that comes to me regarding changes things, so it is more at the level, for the moment at least, at a level of reclaiming my personal power. There, better setting my limits and really being able to give myself space for me and stop coming after others,
A bit. You have to focus on yourself.
but make myself
Absolutely.
a priority in my life. That's what I'd like to share.
Thanks for the testimony. Who knows, maybe another time, another retreat, or another life. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nathaly.